the numericals on hybrid parameters. Find the input impedance of the network that is shown. This is a two-port network that is given to you. You need to compute the input impedance, that is Zin. You can see that the H parameters are specified here: H11, H12, H21, H22, and they have also shown the direction of the input current and the output current, I1 and I2, and they have specified the load that is being connected, which is indicated as ZL here, to be equal to 75 kilo ohms. To compute Zin, and this Zin will be computed as the input voltage, that is V1 divided by I1. So if you observe this two-port network, or in terms of the hybrid parameters, so if you write the equations for this particular two-port network in the standard form, we have V1 to be equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2, and I2 to be equal to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. And if you look at the output side, you can see that the load resistance, which is represented as ZL, to be equal to 75 kilo ohms. To find V1 and I1, you need to find out what is the voltage at the output, that is V2. Then you need to compute what is the current I2, and then substitute and find out what is V1 by I1. So let me name these equations as equation 1 and equation 2, and from the two-port network that is given, I can write the expression for the output voltage V2 to be equal to IL into ZL. You can see the direction of the current IL, and this voltage V2 is equal to IL into ZL. IL is actually in opposite direction when compared to the current I2. So if I have to represent in terms of the current I2, this can be represented as minus I2 into ZL. Let me name this as equation number 3. Now we have obtained the voltage V2. Let me substitute this V2 in equation 2. So substituting 3 in equation 2, I have I2 to be equal to H21 I1 plus H22 into minus of I2 into ZL. So let me rearrange this and compute the value of I2. So this will be I2 equal to, you have I2 here, you have a term I2 here. So this will be equal to 1 plus H22 into ZL, which will be equal to H21 into I1, or I can write this as I2 to be equal to H21 I1 divided by 1 plus H22 into ZL. So you know the value of H21, you know the value of H22, you know the value of ZL, 186.04 I1. So you have obtained I2 here. Now substitute this value of I2 in the equation for V2. So substitute this. I will name this as equation number 4 here. you need to substitute this equation number 4 in equation number 3. So I can write this as substitute equation 4 in equation 3. You can see previously we had equation 3 to be equal to V2 is equal to minus I2 into ZL, 186.041 into I1. Okay, so you have minus I2 into ZL, so this is equal to minus of 186.04 into ZL is equal to 75 kilo, 13.95 into 10 power 6. This is with respect to what? Here there is one parameter that is missing, that is I1. So into I1. You can see that previously we had I2 is equal to 186.04 I1. So that is why when I write the equation, it is 186.04 I1 into 75 kilo. So final result will be in terms of I1. So now this I will name this as equation number 5. So substitute this value of V2 in the first equation, that is you want to compute V1, right? You want to compute V1 by I1 because our input impedance is V1 by I1. So substitute the value of V2 here. So substituting in equation 1, you have V1 to be equal to H11 I1 plus H12, there is a negative sign here, minus of 13.95 into 10 to the power 6 I1. So this will be V1 into, this is also in terms of I1, this is also in terms of I1. So let me take the I1 common here. So this will be H11 minus of 13.95 into 10 to the power 6 into H12. So substitute this value here and you can bring this to the denominator. V1 by I1 is equal to the input impedance Zin. So this is equal to H11 minus 13.95 into 10 power 6 into H12. The values of H11 and H12 are specified. Substitute those values and find out what is input impedance Zin. It is 2.8 kilo ohms.